Hey everyone, welcome back to The Right Gun. This is going to be a little bit different video today. Received a Vanish holster in the mail about a month ago. I've been meaning to do this video. It's just life has been crazy and life has been life. So we're getting to it now. First of all, I bought this with my own money. This is not a paid advertisement or anything like that. I am going to give you my honest opinions on this, and you can take them or leave them. So the Vanish holster is supposedly the most comfortable holster on the market. I can tell you it is comfortable. You don't need a belt with this, and it is true. You can wear shorts and a t-shirt, which you will see here in a second while I'm wearing it. There are printing problems if you're wearing a thin t-shirt. This is a thin t-shirt, so you will see that. But let's go over what you get. So you have the pistol holster here. You have a magnetic snap. These go together around the pistol grip. And you have two magazine pouches here. And we'll show you what it looks like fully loaded. This front part of the magnetic strap is adjustable, and this is just the piece hanging out of it. It's Velcroed into here. So how does it stay on you? Well, it's basically like a girdle. So if you're not too proud and not too vain, you can wear this, and if people see it on you, they might think it's a girdle or a truss. We don't want that. It's held together with Velcro. It's kind of this second or third gen Velcro, the thin hook loop fastener here if you're in the Army, and yeah, then the pile tape on the other side here. So this is what it looks like. Very adjustable. I suppose you could cut off a couple of these sections if you wanted to, just so there wasn't so much on there. This is supposedly made out of sweat and smell resistant material. It is Cordura. And yeah, let's load this thing up. We're gonna do two pistols in here. One is gonna be a SIG 226, the other is gonna be a Glock 19. So without further ado. All right, so we'll do a close-up of the Vanish holster here. You can see the double stitching, very good. Here's the magnetic straps and clasps here. Here's the the second generation Velcro here. It's kind of the shiny one, and then here are the other Velcro patches. It is basically a girdle. There's no way around it. This belly band thing is basically a girdle. And here, two magazine pouches right here. So, two magazine pouches, ambidextrous holder, Velcro straps, and if you don't want all the length, you could cut these off. I don't know if I'll do that, but again, they are correct when they say this is the most comfortable holster you will wear. I cannot argue with that statement. So a pro right out of the gate. Made with Cordura. Very, very good. It also has, I guess, some sort of moisture and odor wicking material. They say, you won't sweat in it, and if you do sweat, it's not going to stink. And if it does, you can just throw it in the wash. Another positive, since there is no trigger retention system in here, this can be a right-handed draw, or you can just turn it around if you're a left-handed draw person. Doesn't matter. So again, that kind of eliminates any sort of error in the ordering. This snap here is a magnetic strap. Keeps it in pretty good. You can see I'm really kind of yanking on it, and it's not coming out. So again, very, very good. That's also a bad. When you're wearing it, I'm going to flip it around to a right-handed draw, because that's what I am. Actually, I'm left-handed, but shoot right-handed. So when you are drawing, you can see how this is down here, and this is even with larger pistols, frames. I'll show you what a 226 looks like. Excuse me. I'll show you what a 229 looks like in here. But as you saw, I'm trying to draw this out. It is very hard. You need to flip the magnetic snap up, but by doing that, you cannot get a full grip on your pistol grip. So you have to do that, which gives you an awkward position if you need to do some fighting and try to get a one-handed shot off. So you have to manipulate the pistol and get it into your hand so you can get a good firing grip on it. So I'm sure with practice that can be overcome, or you just don't use the magnetic strap in here. You know, that's your choice, but just I'm trying to be honest with the review here. So, all right, so here we are with the Glock 19 and the Vanish holster. It's sitting right here at about the, you could say the 1 or 2 o'clock position. You can see it right here. Printing on this side is not too bad. You'll see what it looks like when I move it around in the front. I don't think there really is a, you know, a correct or incorrect way to wear it. It's going to depend on, you know, how comfortable you are with it, but it's not bad. It's pretty comfortable. So, you know, what I don't like is that metallic snap. So you have to come draw. You kind of gotta fight for it, and you can't get your hand all the way on the grip. So we're going to zoom in close. We're going to take a look at this. So if you need to draw, get this thing snapped again. Again, it is only magnetic, but it can be finicky. So, all right, so again, here's a pretty good look at it. Concealed pretty good. You know, if there's a breeze or something, you would be able to see it, or if you're, you know, moving back or something, you know, somebody who knows what they're looking for could see a print. But if you need to draw, come up, you gotta manipulate the snap here and then get your hand on the grip. That is a little more clumsy than a Kydex holster. Kydex, you know where the grip is. It's completely exposed. You can get your hand on it, solid grip, and you can, you know, pull the weapon out one-handed if you need to. This one, it might come out in a way where you're a little, you know, you can't manipulate the controls like you would want. So, so in some sort of crisis action, I don't know that this would be, you know, the best or the most speedy holster. I'm sure you could practice with it a little bit more, you know, or just rip the thing out. Actually, let's try that. We're just gonna rip this bad boy out. Let's see what happens. See if I can do it. Nope, that snap is in there. So, yeah, I don't know. For comfort, yeah, absolutely. For, you know, a quick draw where you would need one hand, yeah, I don't know. All right, so let's see what it looks like with a 229. So again, larger frame, pistol here, metal, obviously a bit larger than the Glock 19. And because there is no trigger safety or trigger guard in here, I think this holster lends itself better to single action, double action, you know, hammer fired pistols, whether it be a revolver would work in here, or something like a CZ-P01 or this SIG 229. You could even put a 226 in there. But so here's what the handle looks like. So again, if you're drawing, can't really get your whole hand on the handle, you gotta flip the strap off, get it in there, and then, you know, just a little bit, you need to manipulate that grip just a tad bit. All right, so as you can see, here is the SIG 229 in the holster. We'll put some magazines in there. All right, so here you are. Now, this is a Glock mag in here. Here's the SIG mag over here. but this is what it looks like fully loaded up. Again, the 226 is a bit thicker weapon, so we're going to see what it looks like wearing this. I personally like a Kydex holster. That's just me. But from what little I've played around with this, this is really comfortable. You do not need a belt. So we're gonna take another cutscene and you'll see this on. All right, so here we are with the SIG 226. Not doing too bad. As you'll see, both of the Glock and the SIG, when I move it basically straight to an appendix carry, it prints pretty badly. This one, you can see the handle just a little bit more. You know, somebody could think you have like an insulin pump or something, but yeah, I'm not, again, in fairness, this is a thin shirt, but you know, here's how it's sitting. So take that for what it's worth. It is comfortable. I can't stress that enough. They are right. They're 100% right. This thing is comfortable. You know, you hardly know you're wearing it. It doesn't have to be tight. It doesn't feel like it's falling down. It doesn't feel tight and restrictive. Sometimes I feel that way with a Kydex holster. But yeah, if you had to wear this for a long period of time with jeans and a sweatshirt, or jeans and kind of a flannel button down or something, yeah, I don't think you could go wrong with this. Let's say you're, you know, out at a church barbecue. I was doing that last year, and just because things are the way they are, I was out in public. Several of us were carrying, and the Kydex, after about 4 hours of, you know, constant wear, constantly moving around, it was getting a little, you know, it was getting a little tender. This would be something that I would wear in that situation again. You know, you know, potential threat, probably not coming right at you, at your face, where you would have to draw quickly, but you know, where you would have a little bit of time to get your weapon out in position if you need to. And again, this thing is actually really comfortable, so I will give them that. So pluses: comfort, utility. Again, like I said, right hand, left hand draw. There's nothing in here that would prevent, you know, the handle from being here or the handle from being here. 2 magazines if you really want to load up on ammo and keep it in there. And again, even with the 2 magazines and a weapon in there, it was not uncomfortable. It wasn't digging in anywhere. There is some padding on this backside. So comfort, absolutely. Negatives, in my opinion: this snap, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would keep it on. I suppose for retention, if for some reason you were out hiking or something, or doing something, you fell over. I can't imagine the gun coming loose, but you know, just in case, it might be good to have. Another negative is I think this is better for single and double action, hammer fired rather than striker fired. There is no trigger protection system in here. This is just Cordura fabric. You know, they did a hell of a job. They engineered the crap out of this. The stitching and the seam work, very good, but there's nothing to protect that trigger. So, you know, in my opinion, I might want something with a mechanical safety, or something that requires a very, very long trigger pull, like a single action or a revolver, in this holster. So, or, you know, I'm probably gonna get flack for this, or, you know, if you have a striker fired, maybe you don't have one in the chamber with this one. I'm just throwing that out there, because again, there is no trigger safety for this, or excuse me, there is no trigger protection mechanism in here. So I think I paid $60-ish for this. For how much I would probably use it, I think that's a good deal. yeah, I think this is a good piece of kit. You could cut these off and make them a little thinner, you know, if you don't want all of this wrapped around you. But yeah, I think day to day I will stick with Kydex, you know, where you're not walking around for hours on end, you know, with a weapon. If you know, but if you are, you know, check this out. I think this is a decent product. I don't think it's an awesome product. I think it's a decent product. There you have it. Hope you enjoyed. Please drop some comments below.